Unknown to many, intestinal diseases have become one of the most dreaded problems in the world today. In fact, according to a World Health Organization report, colon cancer is predicted to be the #1 cancer killer disease in developed countries. According to the Ministry of Health in Malaysia, 6,000 people contract colon cancer each year, and 1/3 of them suffer a painful death. Another research showed that almost all cancer patients had constipation as one of their symptoms. In fact, constipation is one of the most common intestinal problems. The main cause is the accumulation of feces, which is not regularly excreted from the body. These feces harden and slow down the peristaltic movement of the intestines. Generally, people with constipation have coprostasis or stubborn stools in their intestines. However, those without constipation are not totally in the clear, as research from Japan indicate that a healthy person with no constipation problem could still accumulate an average of 6 to 10 of coprolytic stool in their intestines. Because coprostasis clings stubbornly to our intestinal walls, the toxins from such waste could easily be absorbed into our circulation system and transported to the liver, affecting its ability to detoxify, eventually leading to chronic diseases such as arteriosclerosis, hypertension, heart and liver diseases, kidney problems, diabetes, and colon cancer. Therefore, it is important to take care of our intestinal health, as coprostasis can exist without any apparent symptoms. To effectively tackle this problem, we must first understand how our digestive system works. Our gastrointestinal tract is 6 times the length of our body, stretching from the mouth to the anus. During the digestive process, the stomach releases stomach acid and enzymes, which partially break down protein molecules. However, carbohydrates and fat or lipid are fully digested in the small intestines. The small intestine is the longest, 9 to 12 feet, and also the main digestive organ in our body. It secretes enzymes to break down complex nutrients for absorption into the blood or the lymphatic system, and finally to be carried to the body cells. Meanwhile, undigested residues, dietary fibers, microorganisms and water enter the large intestines, which only absorb the water into the body system, leaving semi-solid feces to be excreted from the body. Constipation begins when people suppress their urge to answer nature's call. This situation is further compounded by our preference for a high-protein and high-fat diet. The excess protein and fats end up as waste in our intestines, as they are not fully digested. This increases the risk of coprostasis and leads to health problems. Prolonged suppression of feces excretion stretches the capacity and reduces the elasticity of the colon. The accumulation within causes distorted and dirtier intestines, resulting in infection and inflammation. Despite the growing awareness on health, however, the need to cleanse and detoxify our colon is still being neglected. According to nutritionists, our colon can only store the feces and waste of up to 6 meals. If not excreted from the body, the waste will overflow and seep backwards into the small intestines. The toxins from the byproducts may end up being absorbed back into our bloodstream, thus leading to ill health. So how can we tell if our intestines are not healthy? A simple way is to monitor the color and odor of our bowel excretion. In general, congested intestines usually produce a darker colored feces with an unbearable stench. Other symptoms include skin problems, bad breath, heavy stomach, shoulder aches, chronic fatigue, indigestion, flatulence and constipation. The key to overcoming these problems and for a healthier colon is Fujita Lactose-S, a supplement specially developed to cleanse our intestines and detoxify our body. It works from within to clear the coprostasis in our intestinal walls. There are more than 100 varieties of bacteria in our intestines, both friendly and harmful, amounting to 100 trillion bacteria. That's 200,000 times the world's population. To maintain our intestines in good health, the ideal ratio between friendly and harmful bacteria should be 80-20. However, due to various factors, harmful bacteria often far exceed friendly ones. Clinical tests have proved that an ordinary person having 14% friendly bacteria before taking Fujita Lactose-S can increase it to 50% after 7 days of consumption. After another week, this can be further raised to the optimum level of 80%, maintaining the body's peak performance. This is because each sachet of Fujita Lactose-S contains 1 billion good bacteria, comprising predominantly of bifidus bacteria. These bacteria are 1.5 times more effective in producing lactic acid, which is necessary to inhibit the growth of harmful germs, than other lactic acid bacteria. In addition, these bacteria also help to prevent organ decay, boost the immune system, and assist in the formation of vitamins. These bacteria also release carbonic acid gas to enlarge the intestinal walls and stimulate the peristaltic movements to expel the coprostasis from the intestines, thus achieving a thorough cleansing. The properties in Fujita Lactose-S, due to the presence of lactose and oligosaccharides, provide food and a conducive environment for the growth of bifidus bacteria, thus maintaining the ideal balance of friendly and harmful bacteria in our system. Furthermore, the dietary fiber in Fujita Lactose-S also aids to ease bowel movements by increasing the surface area of the intestines and softening the stools. In addition, these fibers absorb toxic materials such as dietary cholesterol, fat, and bile acid to reduce the risk of heart disease, hypertension, and stroke. It even alleviates diabetes as these fibers reduce the absorption of glucose. In short, Fujita Lactose-S aids in the prevention of colon cancer and intestinal diseases by removing our body's toxins effectively and safely. With its all-natural ingredients formulated according to the highest standard of hygiene, Fujita Lactose-S has been attested by researchers in Japan for its effectiveness and its lack of side effects. A number of commercially produced laxatives cause unbalanced intestinal environment upon prolonged consumption. Fujita Lactose-S causes no discomfort nor any eventual difficulty to expel waste naturally, despite prolonged consumption. Furthermore, it is more economical, convenient, and safer than enema. So make the wise choice. Take Fujita Lactose-S to maintain good health and a smoother, more radiant complexion, and rest assured that your body is free from toxins. Cleansing your colon regularly is just as important to healthy living as a balanced diet, an adequate amount of exercise, and positive thinking. Fujita Lactose-S enhances the quality of life inside out for a healthier and a more energetic lifestyle.